Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we analyze Near and its token Near protocol and its token Near. None of the content financial advice. Right now, over the last 7 days, Near has been on a major rally, up by about 68%. Over the last 30 days as well, 109%, and over 153% over the last 90 days. It's this chart over here is on available on cryptoweeklies.com under heat map section. This is my own website. All of the content available for free. This is the performance barometer. You can see it's the crypto of the day because of its strong performance across all the distinct periods. Now the price of Near is at around $2.85. It has broken out of the 20-week simple moving average based resistance back in early May 2026, where the valuation was about $1.30. Now it's done essentially a 2x from that level. The 50-week simple moving average is slightly under $2. So if there is a potential retest of these levels, those are the key levels to watch, somewhere between $1.50 and $2 level. That's the area of support for any retest. Right now in the short term, the breakout potential. The first major line to look for in terms of any major resistance is this area over here, the $3.28 level. Again, that's the zone for Near in the short term resistance. If we look for another area, is the 200-week simple moving average. This white line over here, Near is active as an asset since 2020. Now it has completed its 200 weeks in 2024, but not so much with respect to 300 weeks. It might complete that in August 2026, which would be almost 2 years later since that 200-week simple moving average. So in the short term, again, if the price action rallies above $3.05, again, that's the area over here which is described as upside target. That's the 200-week simple moving average. That is one zone to look for. In terms of the current price action with respect to the monthly candles of the past bear market, what we have seen that in the bear market, again for Near this time around, that started since January 2025, and now we are in April 2026, so almost 15 months, out of which 2 months were bullish. So similarly over here from May 2022 till October 2023, almost 1 year, sorry, not 1.5, 1 year 3 months, with one bullish month in between. So that if this is the road to recovery for Near, the fractals or the past candle bodies also point to a zone where again initial low is formed, that again like it did back in June 2025, June 2025, and then that gets taken out in February 2026. So now where can Near go in the short term? Again, not financial advice. The estimated, first we'll start with the portfolio builder to analyze where is Near with respect to other assets. So Near right now is not in the gem zone or in the danger zone. It's a high volatile, high return area, which is again a desirable area with notable names such as Solana, HBAR, Aave, and Sheeb, and Duncoin. This is the crypto risk analysis terminal where we analyze the crypto performance since 2021 based on two parameters: annualized return since 2021, which is again for Near is up 48%, and annualized volatility, which is higher for Near, which is greater than 100%. That's why the reason Near is not in gem zone is because it's more volatile than these assets. But again, it's Sortino ratio, which again normalize the behavior across positive and positive volatility to be again to not be unfavorable to that positive volatility, provides a higher Sortino ratio for Near than even Bitcoin, which 0.76. So the overall risk score for Near with this approach is again it's somewhere in the top half at around 0.52 risk score. It's not high risk nor is it too low risk. In terms of the top 10 crypto, again not in top 10 right now. Again, the market cap based rank for Near is, we check over here, come up with market cap based rank for near is at rank number 28, so slightly outside of top 20 cryptos by market cap. Nonetheless, if we spend any more time analyzing the bottom prediction for near as well as the top model, the first model comes into analysis is the time weighted average price analysis for near, which is currently at around $4.11, accumulating below this white line over here. You can see that in the depths of the bear market we don't know where the bottom would be, but accumulating at or near below the time weighted average price model does provide a decent chance of, for example, in 2023 the bottom was about 78% lower than the time weighted average price. This time we hit that level in that February panic drop itself. That's why that at that point again we made several videos related to that panic drop. Over here you can see the videos that you get yours again watching the channel's videos throughout the last 3 to 4 years. You can see 4 months ago we did make that video back in early February 2026 for near. Check out what the predictions said for that video. We also launched a chatbot, the AI assisted local LLM based chatbot. These are only sourced from my own thoughts, and let's see what it says. Price forecast for near. I don't suppose we have trained on near's price action protocol. So for now it might say there is no alpha on that topic, but if we change price forecast for Bitcoin, let's say, okay, so we do get for other assets. We'll shortly release a similar one for near as well, also for other assets such as, for example, Solana predictions. Okay, that's surprising. Price forecast. So, right, need some more training, I guess. Let's do one more. So you get the idea. Basically analyzing what the resistance levels are, what are the standard deviations based. The next model is the regression based model. Again, for this model, for near, it's this one actually. Yeah, the fair value for near is coming in at around, based on the mathematically derived fair value, is coming in at around $1.61. That means it does face that short term resistance level at this valuation at around $3.20, which is the one standard deviation residual band. If the market doesn't go in a euphoria mode, near going above that $3.20 level could be harder to achieve. For context, it did go to that lower green band before actually making its way to the yellow band, and together the yellow and the green band are the one standard deviation confidence or one standard deviation residuals, where market spends about 70% of the time inside these bands until there is a huge panic or a huge euphoria. The price action tends to spend 70% of the time within these bounds of these interval. So these levels were critical to identify the undervaluation zone for near, which we did back in February 2026 using the same models. Now to carve out a bear pattern or bear market bottom pattern for near, the worst case scenario for near is somewhere between 55% to 60% down from here, which is close to $1 and $1.26, and this is sourced from multiple models. The first of which is again the time weighted average price discount, which again at that point when the price in February went sub a dollar level, one could say that was already achieved, that $1 target. In terms of if there is a double bottom somewhere, again the machine learning model says that the non-panic case for near going forward is at around $1.41. If there is some panic in couple of months or 3 months, then the bottom for near is at around $1.03. For the shorter term, the rally potential between now and end of June is at around $5.30 level. If this rally stalls out over here, non uh, the non-bullish or non-bearish base case is at around $3.55 for near. With all of that, let's conclude on a hopeful bullish note. If this cycle has any more wiggle room for a major rally for near, the base peak is in that rally is between uh, $6.80 and $7.90. Those are the two uh, non-moon peak or non-stretch goal for near if a prolonged rally shapes up, which is roughly 2.5x to 3x. Right now, again, with the recent rally, the risk levels for nears are heightened, so there might be a sharper correction to the downside. At least testing the 50-week and the 20-week simple moving average could happen if the wider asset class does not exhibit that rally. And with that, hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.